northbound Reeve. He's got a T intersection that's going to be coming up here shortly. We'll see what he does here. And there it is. He's going to come into that T intersection. Red light there, and he's going to go on San Gabriel, westbound on San Gabriel. Let's see which way he goes, if he jumps on that freeway or not. That'll be the first time we'll see this driver getting on any kind of freeway. And it looks like, it sounds like he's going to go westbound 60 freeway. So here we go. We'll see if the California Highway Patrol picks this up. Go ahead and fly it. The units have finally caught up to the driver about, maybe 100 yards back, but it's 2 units so far on the ground in the airship overhead.
Working our way out of the Montebello area back into the East Los Angeles area. This is the first time I've seen this truck on the freeway. We've been listening for quite some time. He's had plenty of opportunities to get on the freeway, but he seemed to like those surface streets. Take a look at these speeds, though. We've been staying so tight on it, you really don't get a feel for how fast this truck is going. About 80, 90 miles an hour on the freeway. Look at that on-ramp, an off-ramp. Now he's going to kind of be forced onto it coming back across. Look at this weaving in and out of traffic. Now, earlier on, these speeds were actually on the streets. Here we go. We're getting off the freeway. The high speeds, pickup truck, you could create some kind of issues. That light rear end. Right now, we're exiting, running another red light, northbound on Atlantic.
Do we know the agency following this driver? Do we know if anybody's behind him at this point in time?
Yes, there definitely are. There is Huntington Park PD. You can take a look. They got hurrying traffic coming up ahead. That's going to create a problem. Up onto the sidewalk. Driving across the sidewalk. Back onto the road.
He's going about 85 miles an hour right now. It seems like it's hard to tell what his speeds are, but now he's hard on the brakes. Let's see what he does here. U-turn. And this is going to be San Carlos.
Now he's on San Carlos. This is a smaller street, residential area. Coming out on 3rd, got some traffic out there. So that's going to be 3rd Street, westbound 3rd Street.
He's made so many turns. That's the 60 freeway once again. Now it's southbound on Downey Road. He's had a lot of light traffic, and now he's going into a neighborhood here. Absolutely. As we've watched these pursuits before, they usually go into areas that they're familiar with or have friends or relatives and try to bail out somewhere in the neighborhood.
Coming up on Indiana right there off of Ruin, taking a turn right there, southbound turn.
Now he's able to get down into the Huntington Park area if he continues southbound.
Huntington Park this evening, they want this guy stopped. Southbound turn. Southbound on Palace, as I understand it, but he hasn't slowed down. He hasn't come to a stop. Looks like we're in an alleyway right there.
Yeah, actually, the 5 freeway is a little closer. That was Union Pacific that he was on now. Now he's on Grande Vista westbound. Eastbound on Olympic now. I'm sorry, westbound on Olympic. Continuing to just plow through these streets without concern for anybody. Now he's making a right turn there into the neighborhood. Let's see if it comes to an end here, because this is see all the trees there and a lot of cars here. This is a good opportunity for him to bail out here.
If he doesn't know this area, then maybe he can get himself trapped into a cul-de-sac or maybe a dead end. Police are obviously on his tail. And if he's just kind of driving around willy-nilly, maybe there's a way that he could get himself captured on one of these side roads as he continues to drive recklessly.
Near the Sears Soto building.
In this type of situations, you just got to worry that he's going to collide with somebody. Southbound on Lorena, that's going to be the move. All the people that are on the ground this evening just doing their thing, not knowing that this lunatic is just driving around. Back on Grande Vista. This was a street that he was on earlier
on. So are we just
Another
going around
right
in
turn.
circles too? Are we just going around in circles
Just
then?
kind of going around in circles.
This might be the area that he's most familiar with and might try to bail out. Even though it's cold out, people are out there, and this guy's willing to risk their lives for trying to get away.
It had been going on for a little bit before we picked it up. Huntington Park, Montebello, and now going in circles, it seems like, on the streets of East LA. Hopefully, as we were saying, Jeff, we've seen this happen before many times. Sometimes the person leading police on the pursuit ends up at a dead end. We can only hope that will happen, a cul-de-sac or a dead end. But right now, that's not the case. This driver's was going 70, 80, 90 miles per hour on surface streets, the freeway too.
Has he got any kind of idea what he's doing? You can only wonder. See, boom! There we go. Shoof! Oh, no. Took that taxi cab to right out. T-boned it straight. The truck's still going.
Yeah, likely. He definitely is. He's going on the freeway here. Let's see what happens. I'm going to come out of our doubler here and see which direction he decides to go here. And we're continuing now onto the freeway system.
They are sending ambulances out to that area where that taxi cab was hit. It's near Indiana. They're calling East LA. Looks like we're going to be getting off the freeway again. You're right. We're hoping that nobody was in the back of that cab. Obviously, that driver, we're hoping he's okay, or she is okay as well.
Going to come to a wide shot here. He's got a he's got a green light. He's going to make a westbound turn right onto the tracks. So that's not good. We hope on the tracks. So yeah, and oh no. That's bad news right there. Really is. I'm going to come into a wider shot to make sure there's no train coming. Well, let's see here. No, they did not. They stayed on 3rd Street itself, but this guy's staying right on the tracks. This is absolutely crazy. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's hard for me to see up ahead if there's any trains coming, but certainly he does have opportunities like right there to get off, and he does. So fortunately, nothing happened on those train tracks. Now he's northbound on Indiana. Now he's going to continue here on Indiana, and not again. Not again. He's... Yeah, there was an opportunity right there. He could have jumped off of it, and he didn't. So now he's going to go down underneath, and we're going to lose track of him here. We don't know if there's a actual train coming or not. So they're going to be talking about him coming out the other side of the tunnel.